Hi guys and welcome to this video. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a 10k vlog. I am running on Sunday. Today is Thursday, so I thought I would get on and do the intro video well in advance, because if I don't, things will happen and then I'll be doing it after and it won't feel real because I would have known the outcome, and I want to talk to you a little bit about it before I do it. So I did Goring 10K last year. Really surprised myself with it. It was the first ever race I'd done, first 10k, longest distance I'd ever ran, and I really did surprise myself. I did fairly well for my first 10k, I was quite impressed. So this year I'm aiming to beat that time, but we shall see. There's lots of things I feel are against me this year. I am also doing a 100k ultra walk in May, which I've literally just started training for, just trying to get some kilometres in the legs at the weekend. But our first walk was a couple of weekends ago, and since then I have had the most annoying little niggle on the top of my left foot that I cannot get rid of. I think it's my shoes. So I've not worn the trainers that I did my first training walk in for a year. I wore them for my last ultra and they were absolutely great. They were perfect. Wore them the whole 100k and I got one blister and I loved them. So I thought, right, yeah, I'll shove them on for training and then I'll probably treat myself to a newer pair of trainers for the actual walk a bit closer. But they've buggered up the top of my foot. I don't know if I had them done up too tight, or I really don't know, but the top of my foot, it did hurt to touch. Now it just hurts when there's pressure on it. I've been trying to tie my laces a little bit differently, see if that helps, so there's not as much pressure on the top of my foot. It has got a little bit better. It's not as bad just like walking, but I did try a 5k the other day. I got round, I did the 5k, but it was a bit painful. So that could really ruin me going for a PB. But we shall see. Also, the weather's different this year. I think the course is going to be a little bit muddy in areas, so a lot of it is on road, but there are some areas that go over a field if they've still got those bits in. Did get an email the other day to say that, you know, beware, some of the areas of the course is muddy. So that's going to be the trainers covered. So that's going to make a difference. It's going to be different underfoot. My foot's hurting. I am coming up for my period. That's always fun. So I could blame that if I don't do very well as well. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I could end up with a PB. I may not have a PB. We're aiming for a PB. But I'm going to remain positive. If I don't get it, I don't get it. There's always next year. So we just have to see. But I'm going to take you along. I need to decide what I'm wearing. It's really funny weather at the moment. Do I go for shorts and get the legs out? Do I wear a long sleeve top? Do I want to look cute? Am I really worried? I mean, I am worried about what I look like because it's nice to wear something fun. So I may go for a bit of colour. We'll have a look. Look, see what I've got. Try and put a little 10k race day outfit together. I always get really nervous for race days, but in a good way. I like that nervous feeling of the race and that little bit of adrenaline, because it does push you to go a bit harder, a bit faster than what you normally would. I think that's why I like booking the races. One, it gives you something to train for. If I don't have anything booked, to be fair, I can be a bit lazy sometimes. If I've got something booked, I want to do the best I can for it. That's a good little tip. Then also I get a little bit of anxiety because there's so many people. And it's just a lot of people in one place. Goring's not going to be too bad. I'm going with friends. I've been there before, kind of know what to expect. It's when you turn up somewhere you've never been before and you're like, where do I go? What do I do? I'm sure there's other people like that. I'm sure it's not just me. But it should be fun. I hope it's fun. And then after, we're going to go and have a celebratory roast dinner. And probably a pint, because why not? Everything's got to be in moderation. And I do like a drink now and again. I don't drink that much anymore. But after the race, it'll either be celebrating a PB or it will be me a little bit sad, moping about my foot. The other thing is, let's hope I actually get round. I may not even finish it. If my foot is really hurting, will I finish? Will I have to pull out? There's so many questions. I really don't know how it's going to go. Me just thinking about that's made me feel a bit sick. I mean, some people go, oh, it's only 10k, Esme. It's only 10k. 10k's a race. It's a distance. And I want to do the best I can. So we'll see. See how it goes, take you along, and hopefully we'll have fun and some good news. We'll find out. So it's Saturday, day before race day. Today is a full chill day, a nice rest day. Hopefully the legs will be ready for tomorrow morning. Went out for a walk with the dog this morning. Went to do a bit of shopping. I was looking for a pair of shorts. I was like, do I run in shorts? Like a new pair of shorts. I've got shorts. But I'm really looking at like the floaty, nice running shorts I'm seeing everyone in at the moment. So if anyone's got any good recommendations, because I did try a few on this morning. But I find with like the floaty ones, I think I need something really floaty. Because if they fit round my waist, they're too tight round my bum. But if they fit round the bum, they're too loose around my waist. So I'm really struggling. I want a pair, would like a pair, but can't find any. So I'm on the hunt. But I thought I'd just jump on here and take a look at what I am thinking about wearing tomorrow. I think I'm going to go for leggings. I've got some shorts that are back up if I feel like it's going to be warm enough for shorts, but it's UK. Our weather's unpredictable. It was looking really nice, but anyway. I am thinking about going for this lovely orange Honor Active t-shirt. And then I wore them the other day with these new sort of purple Honor Active leggings. And I really do like the colour contrast. A little bit of bright, a little bit of fun. If not, if I'm feeling a little bit too out there with that colour combo, I think I'll go for like these kind of slate grey stroke blue Honor Active leggings. These are the ones I wore for London High Rocks. They're kind of like, I feel like they're a bit like my lucky pair of leggings, but I don't want them to be my lucky pair of leggings. Otherwise they're gonna eventually die if I wear them all the time, and then I'll be scared of wearing anything else. So yeah, this is, I think the colour's picking up pretty well. The orange against the purple, very bright, very fun. And yeah, if not, I've got some kind of navy shorts or black shorts that I could wear. But I think this is what I'm going to go for. So I've been trying to hydrate today. I am the worst person ever for ensuring that I'm hydrated. I love my coffee, I love my tea. So I'm like, no, don't put the kettle on, Esme. Sip on some water. Be good. But I am already failing at that a little bit. So we'll try and be good, take on some water. I know it's only a 10K, so it's not like you have to prep loads for it, but still 10K, still a good distance, well, a long distance. And I want to try and be prepared as possible for it and do all the right things that I can, especially when it doesn't take much to do it. Just drink some water, Esme. And tonight for dinner, we are going to have like a fajita style chicken pasta bake. Really simple, really easy. Saw it on Instagram, tried it, and it's one of our fave easy go-to kind of carby but healthy-ish dishes. So that's the plan for tonight. And like I say, just chilled. It's like midday, well, late lunchtime now. So yeah, just relax for the rest of the day, enjoy it. Take the dog out for another walk, hopefully if it stays dry. Well, he'll go out for another walk anyway, whether it's dry or not. But hopefully we can go out for a nice walk and enjoy some dry weather rather than it being a wet, miserable walk. But if I don't see you again today, I'll see you tomorrow morning, getting ready for the race. So this is dinner for tonight. Like I said, it's just a really easy pasta bake. You just chuck everything in together, your chicken, pepper, onions, fajita mix, a bit of fajita, like Nando's sauce, whack it in the oven covered in tin foil, 40-45 minutes, and then you get this. It has already been demolished. It was good.
Definitely going to get slipped. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
We got round, middle, flapjack. Well, I got round. I finished. We got that medal and I got 10K PB. I'm so happy with myself. So let's have a little race debrief. I'm sorry I didn't get any footage during the 10K. I think I was just ahead in the game, wanted to just get through it. I did think about taking my phone out a few times, but underfoot, there's a few areas where it's off-road, it's not perfectly flat, you need to think about where you're putting your feet. Obviously there's loads of people about, and I just didn't want to risk like doing anything that could have put me off, made me trip, slowed me down. It was just head in the game, go. So I took some painkillers before the race. My foot was annoying me a little bit. I could feel it. I think I was just thinking about it. I was so focused on thinking that my foot was going to ruin the race that was all I was focused on. Obviously you've got the start, you've got all the hype, crossed that start line, started going straight up that hill, and I could feel it a little bit. I knew it was there. But I thought, right, we'll just pace ourselves to start off with, see how this goes, just get round. That was my main aim, just to finish it. I didn't want to do anything that was going to stop me from crossing that finish line. So after that first kind of initial hill, you go on to a bit of a lane. So again, not that flat underfoot. Again, I was feeling a little bit of the niggle in my foot, but once I warmed up, it just went. So I was really happy about that. I don't know if it was adrenaline. I don't know if it was just me being so focused that I forgot about it. It's actually improving. It's still there now, but it is getting loads better. it was a really good race. I just stayed focused. There's quite a bit of elevation. I will just pop up the elevation here so you can have a little look. So as soon as you go over the start line, you've got a little bit of a hill, and then it's kind of going down and a little bit up and down, and then about the 7k mark, I think it is, you start going back up, and there is a hill that you just hate, because you're at that point where you're ready for it to be over, and then you've got to plod up this hill. And I managed to go all the way around without walking. So the first time I did it last year, I had to walk about 3 or 4 times. So my fitness is definitely improving, so that's great. But I'm just so happy that we got round and I got a PB. Last year I did it in 59.06, which I'm still really chuffed with for my first ever 10k and it being hilly. And this time I got round in 57.22. So that's a good time, and my 10k PB on a hilly race. So now I've got to try and beat, well, I haven't got to try and beat that, but you know, it's always there, try and beat that on a flat somewhere. But I guess when you've got that elevation, you're going up, but then you have got the down. So when you've got the down, you can relax into it, you can speed up a little bit, and you can control your breathing and kind of feel better from after going up that hill. So it was good. I'm really happy with myself. And then after, we went and got some food, we had a few drinks, and where I was with friends as well, we were just celebrating all of our accomplishments of finishing the race, having a lovely time. And we actually walked to the pub. So we did a 5k walk to the pub and then a 5k walk back from the pub after the 10k as well. So that was our little bit of a cool down and keep those legs moving rather than just sitting down and cramping up. But I can tell you what, once I got back from eating that huge, great, big, lovely roast dinner and having that little bit of walk on a full belly, it was crash out on the sofa, relax, and just have a very lazy, chilled night. So that's it. We got round, we did it, we got a PB. I'm really happy. And now it's on to the next thing. Training for the 100k ultra walk. I've got another 10k in April. I am doing that with a friend and it's her first 10k. So I'm really looking forward to running that with her. And I know she's going to smash it. So going along for support for that, and I'm really going to enjoy that race. So maybe I'll be able to get my phone out and have an actual little vlog that contains footage from the race. But if you stayed to the end, thank you for watching. I will be back with more videos, more vlogs, fitness, maybe a little bit of travel, because I've got a few things on. So I'll hopefully see you again soon.